Hey there, family, and to those tuning in for the first time, go ahead and hit the subscribe button while you're here. It's your girl Tammy, back again to introduce you to another insightful episode on the topic of overcoming limitations. PT discusses the themes of you can never let failure dictate how successful you will be. Remember, you have a thing called the God advantage that a lot of people could never have. And God's favor is the one thing that erases all the negativity, limitations, and haters out there, okay? Pastor T even discusses his own hardships and limitations in life and how he overcame them. And, well, I'll just let him tell you all about his overcoming limitations himself.
The first one that I want to say to you to overcome limitation is arise, shine, for your light has come. You must make up your mind to arise. It comes from your inside when you make up your mind to arise. The prodigal son says, I will arise and I will go to my father. And he arose. You must arise from the inside. Make up your mind to arise. Whatever you choose to do, arise and begin to do it. People say that the journey of 1,000 years starts with one step. You don't finish if you don't start first. So arise, shine, for your light has come. If God has given you an idea, arise and shine. If God has given you one dream or the other, arise, shine. Do something about it, and you begin to see the results. Take the lead away. Number 2, how do I overcome limitation? There is a saying in America that says, when we know better, we do better. Now, before now, you didn't know so much of how you have been limited. Maybe you have been limited because of procrastination. It's time for you to make up your mind that you are not going to procrastinate again. That you are going to do whatever it is that you want to do and that you have to do so that you will not procrastinate. But maybe because before now, you didn't know that you had a lazy mindset. What do I mean by that? That you don't challenge your mind to do difficult things. The fact that things are difficult does not mean that they are impossible. You understand? Now that you know, take on the challenge. When we know better, we do better. Those are the things that you begin to do that make sure that you are not limited, Many people have allowed themselves to be limited because, let's say, they didn't even know. Yes, I understand the days of ignorance, but now that you know, then let's begin to change the pattern. Let's begin to change the pattern and begin to do what is right. Number 3, you have nothing to lose by trying. You have nothing, absolutely nothing to lose by trying. Don't allow fear to immobilize you. Don't allow fear to make you to stand still on the same spot. Said to Jesus, said, Master, if that is you, bid me come. And Jesus said, come, and he began to walk on water. Can you imagine? People have said it many times. Oh yeah, Peter, he saw the waves, he saw this one and began to sink. I get it. But you know what? I would rather walk on water than sit in the same boat with 11 people who are going nowhere. At least I tried. You have nothing to lose. And that's the point. Don't allow your mind to say to you, what if it fails? That's a wrong mindset to be thinking. What happens if it succeeds? And why will it fail anyway? Somebody say, oh, what if it does not work? I say, I'll walk it. I will walk it. So you must make up your mind that you will not allow this same mind to limit you. So you must try. You have nothing to lose. There's nothing to lose, Gideon. Gideon, who was talking about, oh, I'm so small, I'm the least in my family, and da. Eventually, he delivered the people from the Midianites. He delivered them. There's nothing to lose. Do it. There's a story of President Obama when he was going to contest the elections. I believe that was 2008, if I'm not mistaken, for presidency. Everybody told him that it was not his turn. It was not his time. I think people wanted Clinton, Hillary Clinton to go in there. And he said, if not now, when? He said, this is it. And he went in. People say, oh, you don't have the machinery, you don't have the political machinery, you don't have A, you don't have C, you don't have everything. He said, that's okay. He said, if not now, when? The man went in, one by one, one by one, one by one, he won the hearts of the people. One by one, the whole party switched over to him. One by one, the whole of America voted for him. Not just for one term, but they voted for him second term. What am I talking about? Everybody told him that he maybe could not do it, but he did it. He did it. Don't allow yourself to be limited. Don't allow yourself to be limited. This is how to overcome limitation. I was told many years ago that there is no way I could become an accountant. I was told that, in fact, my motivation for wanting to be an accountant was probably because I wanted to steal people's money. And I laughed. I said, really? I said, okay, I'm going to prove a point. Then I made up my mind. I said, this exam, I'm going to pass it. It wasn't easy for me. Failed twice. Third time, eventually I passed. But I didn't allow myself to be limited. Not because somebody said, not because I failed, not because things were difficult. No, I just kept on doing it until I passed it. I'm telling you, Isaac, you better make up your mind. The fact that people fought Isaac for one well, he dug another well. Dig another well. The fact that one business failed does not mean that you're a failure. It's that business that is a failure. If I try this and it doesn't work, another one will work. I'm saying to you, don't allow any failure to hold you bound. You must continue to do it. What do I mean by that? As you go ahead also, you must make sure that favor erases limitation. When God shows you favor, He erases every limitation. What people say cannot be done, favor erases everything. Things that nobody thought it could be possible for you, favor erases it. You know, I've seen many people in life that nobody gave them a chance. Nobody thought they could amount to anything. But God showed them favor. They went somewhere, they applied. Even though they were not qualified for it, somebody said, okay, we'll overlook that. Boom. The next thing, everything was history. So, what I'm saying is that this issue of erasing limitation, it goes beyond you. Because God is with you, He's already ahead of you. So whoever it is that might be saying, no, it's not going to happen, or what they don't know is that you have an advantage. It's called a God advantage. And God will send people to you just to help you, so that you are not limited in life. So you can overcome limitation. I'm telling you, you can overcome it. I'm telling you. I was raised by a single mother. Life was tough for me. It was tough. But I have seen God act on my behalf through favor. I have seen it. And I'm telling you the truth right now. Between age 1 and age 20, for me, I saw my dad only twice in 20 years. First time I was 10, second time I was 19 or something. And I'm telling you right now. And if God could sort me out with a single mother who was illiterate, oh, what are you talking about? The same God is alive and well. So I want you to know that God is no respecter of anybody. So don't let anybody, that's why there's nothing anybody says to me that moves me. Nobody can limit me in life. And I'm telling you with all humility, because I have seen God one-on-one, and He has acted on my behalf many times. So there's no way for me to doubt Him now. So I'm saying to you, be strong, because God has not given you a spirit of fear. Don't be limited because of challenges of life. And finally, I'm going to say this to you. If you are going to overcome limitation, you must start adding value to people's lives and also to yourself. It is the value that you add to people and to yourself that gives value to you. When you are in a place of work and you add value to that business, I'm telling you, you will not be limited there. They will listen to you. When Jacob went to Laban and said, I need to go and provide for my family, Laban told him, he said, I have realized that God is with you, and by your being with me in this company, that my business has grown. He said, name your wages. Even though we know that the man was lying and all that stuff, in the sense that he had decreased his wages 10 times. But the truth is that he also knew that this man has affected him in a positive way. So what I'm saying is that if you add value, you will raise limitation. You get to a point that people will be looking for you without you applying for businesses. When I was still working, I had attended interviews that I didn't apply for. And these are major interviews, multinationals, that they were going to pay dollars in Nigeria. So some people just mentioned my name and said this guy and and that's it. Why? Because you add value. When you add value to people, after people will value you. They will value your input. They will value what you say. They will value everything concerning you because they know that what you bring to the table helps them. So as you begin to add value today, you can overcome limitations by it. And make sure you don't surrender yourself to circumstances of life. Because every circumstance of life is temporary. It will pass. It will always pass. No matter the challenge you are facing today, this one, it will also always pass. The Bible says, and it came to pass, and it came to pass, and it came to pass. So don't worry about this one that you are going through. It will also come to pass. So don't allow it to limit you. And you start thinking, oh, maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm this, I'm that. No, you are not the problem. You are not the problem. So don't start naming yourself after your problem. God is with you. Like I usually say, and I mean it, when next I see you, I will see you at the top.
Block out all the negative thoughts, past failures, and those haters out there. And remember, you are a child of God. Never forget that. Have any questions or topics you really want PT to dig deep into? Send them our way to insights with pt@jesushousebaltimore.org. Per usual, I hope you all have been blessed, stay blessed, and be a blessing. Peace out.